to the top, it's 8 kilometers. And it inclines around 1,500 meters. So I think it's doable. Well, I also think this track is doable on the bike. Yeah, but maybe it won't be at some point, you know. And on my own, I'm always a bit unsure, you know. Maybe I'll come back another day with someone else. Yeah, look at this part here, fucking hell. You know, at this point, the painful thing for me to see here is motorbike tracks, because I know someone's doing it. And my worst fears were confirmed. Some guy on a dream, a Honda Wave, made it further than me. Bastard. Maybe this is as far as he could go, who knows. Yes, there's a reason he stopped here, look. Yeah, this bit is almost impossible. Although there is a tyre rut there. You know what though, apart from that one steep bit, it's not really out of the realm of possibility to drive a bike up here. Man, it's crazy, there's a house up here. Wow. I'm at an altitude of 460 meters now, in this little camp, and man, the walk is brutal. It's the heat. And that constant pressure of walking uphill, you know. What do I look like? Oh, like dog shit. Well, that monk I encountered didn't speak any English, of course. But he did know a few basic words, which was pretty cool. He's like, rice. I was like, no thanks. Maybe later. And he's like, sleep here? I was like, oh, so you do know a little bit of English, that's great. And I said, maybe. He didn't understand that. The trail is so steep here that you need to use this bloody rope. Jesus Christ. It's tough. It feels like I'm climbing Everest or something. Oh my God. Finally, some air. But everyone told me this path is difficult. I didn't really believe them. But Jesus Jones, it's fucking hard. Okay, I've reached like a little plateau up here. I take a break and a mouthful of water. I have to ration my water. I think I've only got 3 bottles. Okay, I've been hiking for about 40 minutes now. Maybe a bit more. I don't know. But I'm gonna give myself like a 3 o'clock turnaround time, and it's 20 to 11 now. So I'm gonna give myself another 4 hours of walking. And yeah, because I think this mountain, obviously you can fly down. You can literally roll down it. But yeah, I'm gonna give myself a 3 o'clock turnaround time. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm dead already, like. It's so hot, you can't imagine how hot it is. So I have 4 drinks left. Now, there's a camp apparently after 1100 meters. Whether that's a camp where people sell shit or not, I don't know. But if there's no water there, I'm gonna have to call it a day there, I think. Man, there's loads of these like flying insects everywhere. I'm afraid they're gonna start like attacking me or something. Yeah, I'm hiking through the jungle here while listening to a podcast about how this Rockefeller guy went to Papua New Guinea, insulted them the first time, and then when he went back they killed and ate him. And I'm like, is there anyone here? Are there cannibals in Cambodia? Oh, the road's flattened out a touch. Even for a little bit, it's okay. When we get up to 900 meters, it's basically 1.5 kilometers of flat, so looking forward to that. And there's so many sounds in this jungle. Typical. As soon as I turned the camera on, they all stopped. Fuck. Okay, I'm at like 950 meters now. The camp is around 1100. So I think I'm gonna make the camp my goal, at least. By the way, it's not raining. I can comfortably say this is the most I've sweated in my whole life. 100%. for the next 1.5 kilometers is pretty flat, so I'm gonna take it easy a little. Yeah, you know, a little opinion about a trail like this is that there's not a lot to see. It's literally just jungle. If you want to just stop and enjoy the view, there is no view. So the incentive to keep walking is quite hard, because you don't get any new views for a long time. I have no idea what that means. What does that say 4x4 for? You ain't getting a 4x4 through here. The interesting thing is, if I look at the altitude on the map, the end of the trail doesn't look so difficult. It looks like it's incline, obviously, you know, you're going up a mountain. But it looks like it's not as severe as that, as the start, you know. You know, there's a slight downhill part here. It just reminds me how much faster you can walk downhill. Jesus, makes me look forward to coming back down. Okay, so we come to the end of the flat part here now. And now we're about to go up again. So my goal is to... Let me get the map out so you have some context. So my goal is this. It's 300 meters up and yeah, 1.4 kilometer distance. So it's not massive, but you know, what you have to remember is A, I have to go back down, and B, I have to drive the motorbikes for that technically challenging stuff. So I need to preserve some kind of energy, you know. Steep again now. So off I go again. Just 200 meters altitude now before I get to the camp. I can actually hear voices in the distance. Actually, the last 5 minutes haven't been so bad. It's been a constant incline, but in general, it's manageable, you know, because the weather's gone a bit cooler now. Like I said, the only thing I'm waiting on is whether this camp has drinks. If it doesn't have drinks, I'm definitely turning around. Because I think time-wise, I'd be okay. Time-wise, I could do it. But I can't do it with, you know, a litre of water and a can of dodgy Red Bull. Jesus Christ, here we go. You know, the trail is still difficult. It's still uphill on an incline. But it's so much more comfortable than at the bottom. You know, at the bottom was pretty much vertical and hot. Up here, at least, it's not so much incline and it's much cooler. I'm still blowing out my arse, not as much. It's like an abandoned camp. First one. You know what's going through my mind? I'm kind of thinking, I shouldn't be thinking this. I'm kind of thinking, my mind is doing overtime. Thinking, am I hoping there's no one in camp too, so I can't get any more drinks and I have to go back down? And then I have the excuse. Because do I really want to keep going up this mountain? I'm not sure. Which sounds very sad. Oh my god, I don't believe it. There's actually a fucking camp here. Oh my god. Does that mean I have to climb to the top? How the hell did they get this shit up here? Oh shit. Does this mean I have to keep walking? So I just met the guy that lives here, and he said I can drink this water in these buckets apparently. It's fresh running water. I don't know, at least that's what I think he said. Either that or you'll die. Oh, look at this. Look at this, my god. My god. But another thing the guy said, I said, how long to the top? and he said 4 hours. Forget it. There's no way I'm walking another 4 hours. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go back down. Maybe another time. I think the word quite primitive doesn't begin to describe this place. All of the Cambodians, they're not afraid to leave their trash lying everywhere, you know. Okay, found another sign. It's 1,176 meters, and that will do for today. I'm sorry I laid down. I let myself down. Actually, I was speaking before to a local, you know, and I asked her, I'm like, hey, I'm thinking about going to Phnom Aoral if you want to fucking join me. And she's like, yeah, that'll be like 2 days, you know, 2-day hike. Ah, come on, 2 days, don't give me that. I kind of believe her now. I should have listened, really, in hindsight. Yeah. But look, they have some tents over there. There's a bloody wasps everywhere. Okay, it's 12:41 now. I'm going to start making the move back down. I reckon I'll be back down to the motorbike in 2 hours. 2 hours. Give myself 2 hours. That's what I think. Maybe shorter, maybe not. Who knows? So I'm on the way back down. Feels good. I gotta be honest. I still feel like I've achieved something even though I pussied out of the whole thing. So yeah, anyone who criticizes me, okay, you can, but I don't care. So I just passed some of the walkers that I met on the bike. So I take these little wins when I can. I probably reached camp an hour ahead of them. So yeah, I won. You know, the crazy thing is, I'm only 40 minutes into the walk down and I'm already over halfway. Ridiculous. But I guess I still have that steep path to go down. Yeah, what I'm already finding is my bloody toes are hurting so much from, you know, them smashing into the front of my feet. And I have a carrier bag in my shoe, obviously, to stop the water, to stop the wet shoe. So I wonder how much that's going to play a part. You know, I'm absolutely flying down this mountain. I'm almost at my motorbike already. Yeah, and it's only like an hour. So I just passed the monk's house now, and I guess I'm nearly back to my motorbike. You know, the thing with these trips is when you travel on a bike, when you start to hike again, the hike doesn't seem so exciting, you know? Yeah, that's a problem. So I reached the bike, and what time is it? 14:20. So it took me an hour and a half to get down. Better than my projected 2 hours. Anyway, it's a fucking brutal rundown. My feet are in bits, and I think I'm gonna get back to Phnom Penh. I was gonna stay in Aoral another night, but I'll get back to Phnom Penh.